All right, are we live?
Looks like it.
Yep.
I think we're live. We're 5-7 minutes late here. It's not too bad. I had to figure out technology. We got a lot of devices. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Walker. I got to figure out where to look. If you've ever done these live videos, it's disorienting because it like reverses the pictures, kind of like when you take a selfie. You know what I mean? Reverses it, makes it a little bit weird. But okay, let me get in frame here. Okay, cool. We're just having a practical jokers marathon here at the house, and I thought we'd go live today to talk about
Hi, Allie.
some secrets. And I don't know if you can hear this. I'm gonna hold it up here. You guys hear the music? You guys know what this song's from?
No.
Main Street.
It's from Main Street, USA in Disneyland.
Duh.
Yeah, that's Wells Fargo wagon that you always hear
Hi, Nan and Pops.
coming down the street. So we're gonna talk about some secrets for
Hi, Grammy.
for Main Street, USA.
Hi, Susan.
Hi.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. So I guess, first off, in terms of Main Street, USA, it's very iconic. We're only going to focus on the Disneyland one today. And if you guys like this video, let us know. We can talk about some other secrets, some other parks, or maybe we can look at Disney World and their Main Street and what those secrets might be. Okay, let's get going. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I guess with Main Street, there's a couple that a lot of people know about. I'm going to try to go into some deeper ones, but some of the ones that you may be familiar with is something like the lamp that's above the firehouse, right? When you go into Disneyland on Main Street.
Baby stuff.
Well, do you guys know? So for those that don't know, why is that lamp always lit on Main Street, USA?
Because that is where Walt Disney's apartment is, and they used. Should I explain this?
Yeah, please.
They used to keep that on when Walt Disney was in the park to let when he was alive, to let the workers know that he was always watching.
Exactly. And so
Or the
now,
cast members, not workers.
that's right. And so now, in memory, always watching sounds very menacing. But yeah, it was so that they knew Walt was around to the bosses here. So now, what they've done is they always keep it lit in his memory. Kendall, another one that a lot of people know are the windows along Main Street. They have certain names, certain titles in them. Do you know what some of those represent? Not who they are, but like what it's about. Why some of those are specifically named.
I forgot about this one.
So as you walk along Main Street, USA in Disneyland and Disney
Hi,
World,
Casey.
but in Disneyland, what you're going to find is there's a lot of names of cast members, Imagineers, and important figures to Disney on the windows. So, like you said, that's some of the baby stuff. So let's get going here. Hey, Casey, thanks for joining. All right, so first one I have. Do you guys know the name of Walt's hometown? I didn't either. I had to look it up.
No.
But it's in Marceline, Missouri, and so a lot of people think that Main Street, USA is designed after that town, but in fact it's not. Walt wanted it to look like any town USA, and the designer of it is actually this guy named Harper Goff, who's from Fort Collins, Colorado, and he fashioned Main Street, USA after that. And in fact, the City Hall on Main Street is after the county courthouse in Fort Collins. I'm going to hold this up here. You guys see a picture? That's the original Main Street in Colorado. You guys can see the similarities there. So that's a pretty cool secret that a lot of people miss. They think it's actually Walt, but it's not. This next one's probably my favorite, and this is the half white, half red light bulb that is in Disneyland on Main Street. As you're going along, you'll see as you're walking. I think it's over to your left. Kind of looks like Coke colors, right? And you have a red light bulb and a white light bulb, and it's very specifically designed. And one is half and half. Do you guys know why it's like that? Go ahead.
Oh man, because
She raise her hand. They think they're in school.
they're not even, because the guy who designed them, I guess, really like things to be even, because everyone is saying like, what's the big deal? Just put two red lights in a row. But he said no, and then he put one. It was like half white, half red.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Walt who did that though?
Yeah, so what happened is, you're right, Walt's walking down Main Street and he sees two white light bulbs next to each other. He actually, as legend has it, calls over a painter and says, hey, paint this bulb half red. And so you can see here, show you another picture. This is awesome technology, guys. Right here, that one, it's kind of washed out. It's half white, half red. And if you go by, it's always lit. which is a pretty amazing light bulb, right? It's been lit since Walt Disney was in the
really
park.
Cool.
What kind of bulb do they use? They never have to replace it?
I know.
It's crazy.
Although maybe they get lucky every time and they have to replace it at night.
They replace it
I
at
was
night?
just gonna say,
probably
what if they replace it at night?
But where do you get a half red, half white light bulb?
Disney.
They
He painted the
painted
first
it.
one. They paint every light bulb?
I guess.
Maybe.
It's Disney. They can do anything they want.
Yes.
Maybe. Either way, Walt was a bit of a perfectionist, so the design is right down the middle. Really cool stuff there. Number 3. There's only 5 here, so number 3. The cannons around the flagpole. You guys know when you're walking into Main Street, as you first go into that courtyard, there's those cannons there. You've seen those, right? Those big black cannons? Those are authentic. They're authentic French cannons from the 1800s. Now, what's interesting about them is that they've never been fired, but they actually serve. Do you know what they serve as now, as like a memory of? Do you know? Or a tribute to?
Sugar Act.
The Sugar Act. No, they serve as a tribute to servicemen all around, because Disney does a lot of stuff for the troops. So I think that's a really cool secret that a lot of people don't know about. Next, the fire wagon. Right? You guys know where the fire wagon is on Main Street?
Nope.
So
Yes.
the fire wagon.
Oh yeah, I do.
Show you another picture here.
The macaroon
Yeah, see,
bill there.
once you saw it, you knew. They have character meet and greets there, like Bella said. But as you go right over there to the left, see, Nana has a good one. She said they put fairy dust in the light bulbs. That's how they never burn out.
That is
That's
an
good.
amazing theory.
That's good. But that fire truck now, it's actually below where that lamp is that always stays lit. It's a cool picture taking place. They have a lot of meet and greets right near there. But what a lot of people don't know is that it was used on opening day as an attraction. Horses pulled that actual fire truck, that one right there, down Main Street, and was used up until 1960, where they put it behind, and now you can take pictures. But pretty cool stuff. Lastly, there's a lot of hidden, hidden what on Main Street?
Mickeys?
Hidden Mickeys. Anybody know how many there are on Main
Kinda
Street?
everywhere.
167.
Well, here's the reason I say it.
50,000.
There's not. There's actually 14.
Oh.
There's 67, 50,000. You guys are close. You guys are close. The reason I mentioned that one, and it's the last specific one I'm going to mention, is because we're about to go to Disneyland.
Yes.
And I don't know if I know of all 14
You
on Main Street.
probably don't.
But I
You
think
probably know of like 13 of them.
I've
13
never
out of 14?
seen any on Main Street.
you never seen
ever.
any on Main Street?
Yeah, you have.
I haven't seen any in Mickey. Well, name one that we've seen.
I can't.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. When we go to Disneyland, we're going to try to find all 14. Not only that, but we're going to be showing you guys a lot of secrets and just a lot of fun stuff from Disney. If you guys followed us last time, we did a lot of Insta stories. It was just Lindsay and I, so we didn't have these two hilarious ladies with us. But we're going to do a lot of Insta stories. We'll also have Nana and Allie are going to be there with us as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun.
Hop on a plane, Sue. You can come find them with us.
Yeah, you guys can come as well. There's a couple other things that I need to mention that Lindsay, you told me to mention that now I forgot. So I'll get to those in a second.
I don't remember either.
So what was the giveaway?
Oh,
Having
yeah.
a giveaway.
Giveaway.
Having a giveaway. Look, we're just gonna have a lot of fun. So just watch us. And what's up, Connor?
Hey, Connor.
Thanks for joining.
Hey, Connor.
You should come too. All right. So a couple of the other fun items that aren't specific, but are just around that a lot of people might know about. There's the at City Hall. There isn't a lost children sign. You know what it says?
Yeah.
Lost parents.
Lost parents. So that if you have any lost boys, right, you have lost parents sign that you can come and get. There is inside the market house. There's a phone
Oh, rest in peace.
that sounds really, really cool. Rest in peace.
The market house is still there.
Nobody's dead. That's a reference to when Disney used to sell coffee
like-
that isn't Starbucks. You could get a coffee cup.
Boo,
You could get a cup of coffee
Starbucks.
for $3.03, as I recall, and fill it up all day long for free.
It was
Now-
the best.
Now it's Starbucks. But that's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say is inside the market house, it's still called the market house, it just has Starbucks coffee.
Boo.
There's a phone that you can pick up. And do you know what you can hear on that phone?
Yeah.
You can. I don't remember.
What can you hear?
Isn't it like it's some kind of conversation? I know that. Is it? I think it's between Walt Disney and.
Well, it's not specific to any people.
It was the best, right, Connor?
It's an 1890s phone conversation to give away the turn of the century, not the 2001. And it just kind of sounds really cool. So pick up the phone in there. It's really cool. There's also sounds. I know this is one of your favorites that we've never actually heard in person, I don't think.
Really,
Yes,
really want to.
I
No, we've
love
never
it.
done it. I
So-
really want to do it.
Where are those sounds on Main Street located?
They're in a back
alley, and
How do you
that's
get
like
to it?
by
I know.
Where they sell the fruit.
They go.
You walk.
Is
get to
it by Carnation Cafe?
No,
It's across
Okay.
from the Carnation
Buy
Cafe.
fruit. You
it's
walk
across
to get to
from
it.
Carnation Cafe. It's over near the lockers. Actually, as you're going through, there's a fruit cart on the right.
There's
and-
lockers.
Yeah, there's lockers all the way to the
Sell
back.
fruit.
We always have strollers, so we never use them. But they have piano lessons, a sign that says piano lessons where you can hear piano. They have a dentist office. It's called Painless Dentist Office.
Screaming.
And then there's a bunch of screaming and whirling
Screaming
coming from it.
kids.
Yeah, exactly. And the one of the last things I wanted to mention is the forced perspective that they use on Main Street. So as you walk into Disneyland, first off, you told me something pretty cool. As
I
you're,
did?
Yeah, as you're entering in through one of the tunnels where it says here where you enter the land of tomorrow.
I think I got.
After you pass the bridge,
I got
what's
it
the
from-
point of it?
What? Oh, I learned this from a YouTube video.
Sure.
You walk through, and so when you're coming in, they scan your ticket or whatever. You'll look back and you can still see the outside world.
Right?
Once you go under the bridge.
But then you go under the bridge, through the tunnels. You look back, and you can't see it anymore. It's just all Disney. Hi, Krista.
Do you have to look back with that much sass?
Yes.
Okay, so the point is, you can no longer see the outside world, all you see is Disney. And then they built the buildings with forced perspective towards the castle to make it look like you're going down a path into Disneyland. So really cool stuff. Last thing I want to mention, specifically about Main Street, is where the train is. I love the train so much. There's a telegraph, which is an old way they used to do messages before
yeah,
my
yeah.
time too.
Kind of like Morse. Is it the
Yes,
Morse code?
it's
thing?
doing
Yeah.
Morse code. Do you guys know what that Morse code is saying?
That's
Connor
what
just
that's
said
what Yep, that's what we're talking about.
So, the Morse code is the Main Street train station of Walt Disney's opening speech. That's exactly right. Grammy, I mean Connor. It sounds kind of like this.
And I always asked what it was.
That's exactly how it goes.
At first, I thought it was
That's
a
verbatim.
typewriter.
No, that's verbatim what I just
Yeah,
said.
I thought it was typewriter.
Dad memorized it.
All right, so that's all I have is for secrets on Main Street in terms of Disneyland. Like I said, if you guys like these, we can do them for other parks within Disneyland, or we can do with actual Disney World as well. We're going to be going to Disneyland. Follow us there. And what else? Anything else?
I mean, there was, but we don't remember.
Yeah.
So.
There was more,
There was more, but then Jack woke up from his nap, and
and everything.
things get crazy when the redhead wakes up.
Because he's a redhead.
So yeah, we wants the redhead, right?
Fun. We
We do
want
want
the
the
redhead.
redhead.
He always gets
That's
scared
going.
with that.
That's a different story
He
for another
gets
day.
scared.
If you guys aren't familiar, we'll come back with a news item about what they're changing for Pirates. Big time. So follow us because we're going to be live streaming very soon next week when it comes to Disneyland. And that's it. What do we say?
Let's go to the
Wonder-
Diz, Nana says.
That's what.
Wonderful world of Walker, shutting it down. Ow! I hurt my
Sometime we'll
toe.
tell you why we say that.
Peace, love.
Sometime.
Peace, love.
Not for a lack of enthusiasm. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.